Welcome to the Best of the Best. I'm your host, Nicole, and we have an exciting show today featuring the best of the best in food, fashion, and lifestyle. On today's show, we'll be visited by Chef Tony Clark as he uses Rosa Foods certified San Marzano tomatoes to create delectable dishes. Then, Chef CHRIS BEALL of Lambertville Station will make a seafood crepe with tarragon cream. And we'll wrap up with ALEX SCHWARTZ as he prepares stuffed cabbage and peppers with a holiday twist. All this and more on the Best of the Best. Today's show is going to be all about tomatoes, but not just any tomatoes. We're talking about Rosa tomatoes, and I'm here with Len Foti from Rosa Foods, and also no stranger to the Best of the Best kitchen, Mr. Tony Clark. So why don't we get started? We got a lot of food to make.
Oh, we got plenty of time. You know, Len, I love your stuff, so it's really a treat to be working here today.
Glad to hear it.
So, and I'm just going to start with this Cornish game hen.
Cornish game hen.
Now, I marinated it in a little red wine, salt, pepper, olive oil.
So you got some garlic and herbs in there too?
Yep, just when I marinate it.
Try and get a nice crispy skin.
Skin side down first. You're going to do something for me today, right?
You want me to start on the polenta?
I love it.
Awesome. So we're going to start by sauteing some onions. And let's talk about these tomatoes.
Sure.
These are the Rosa San Marzano tomatoes.
Yep, and the key thing to look at is the DOP on the can.
Why is that?
Because DOP stands for a region in Italy that is protected by the government.
Okay.
And you can only call them DOP San Marzano tomatoes if they grow in this region. And they have a serial number and the seals of a consortium group that authenticates that these are San Marzano tomatoes. Because anybody can take a canned tomato, put San Marzano on it, and you don't know what you're buying.
Right, it's kind of like champagne. If it's not from Champagne region of France.
You can't call it champagne,
Exactly.
It's just white wine. So expect to pay more for this because this is guaranteeing that you have San Marzano tomatoes. If you don't see the seals, you don't see the numbers, you're getting tomatoes, but are they true San Marzanos?
So even if I buy a can of tomatoes and it says San Marzano right on there, but it doesn't say DOP?
You don't know.
Huh.
We do have a San Marzano that is grown, same packer, same everything. But to pay for that certification, it doubles the price.
So that's why they're always a little bit more expensive, because you're guaranteeing that you're getting the quality products. All right, now since we're getting really cooking here, I'm going to put my apron on so I don't ruin this gorgeous dress that I got from Nitwit. So now I've got some tomato juice here. This is also from Rosa Foods, and that's going to be our liquid for the polenta. Right, Tony?
Yep, that's awesome.
And Tony, you got the tomato juice from the DOP can?
Right from the can.
So you sort of use the tomatoes here, and then you use the juice.
Right, I use the whole thing, and
For the
I don't
polenta.
throw anything out.
Waste not, want
Oh,
not,
it's
right,
good.
Tone?
It's good flavor. So this is how we're going to cook the chicken. Bake it in there for about 15 minutes. I'm making the poaching liquid for the bass. But I started with some cherry tomatoes and the tomato water. And I have some cannellini beans. I said that right?
Love that.
Yes, you did.
I wouldn't get
White beans.
White beans? Is that what they call it in Italy?
Cannellini.
Yeah.
White
yeah.
beans.
No,
That's what it translates to.
Yeah. That's what it means, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I just put my fish in there.
Now what kind of fish? This is Bronzino?
Yes. So this is instant polenta.
So it's going to cook pretty quickly.
Very fast.
So just let this tighten up.
Let it tighten up. Let it sit here for a little bit.
Okay.
And then, Len, you're going to make a nice crab salad. This is your tomatoes from the can that I oven dried in the oven.
Okay.
Real slowly for about 2 hours, and it condenses it and it makes it really nice flavor.
And then you want balsamic vinegar, right?
Right.
And then the balsamic, this is actually similar to the DOP tomato where the region it's from. Italy is trying to tighten down on all the fake products.
Sure.
So now to get real balsamic vinegar from Modena, it has to have the seal with PGI or IGP depending on the translation.
So that's like the equivalent of DOP?
Correct. It's just different. There's no serial numbers, but this seal guarantees that this origin is a geographical indicator, IGP, that it is from Modena. If not, you could be getting balsamic vinegar from the south of Italy. You don't know where it's coming from. It could even be Turkish. This is Italian. It's from Modena. You know what you're buying.
Cook a little shrimp. This is a clean shrimp that I sliced. And we're going to make a fresh pappardelle pasta with this. We're going to add some butter to that polenta.
A little butter and olive oil.
Yeah, why not?
For the flavor, right?
Flavor.
And a little cheese too, right? Finish up with this crab salad?
Crab salad's done.
Looks beautiful.
We can put this tomato in here too. Okay. This is a slowly, like a tomato compote. And we cook it real slow. These are your tomatoes. And I started with a little onion and garlic and cooked them really long time, very slow, and until it was nice and dry. And that's going to set it off, Len. Then we have the pappardelle pasta.
And this is homemade pappardelle.
Yes, it is.
That looks great.
Okay, so we're going to plate this up.
Was that spinach you put in there
A
also?
little bit. Okay, so we take your olive oil. And I love this. Okay, here's just the tomato soup, and I started with onions and garlic, and then I pureed it with the tomatoes with some of the liquid.
And you put a little chipotle pepper in there, huh?
Yep, well,
A
in the
little
mix.
smoky kick.
I remember the first time I tried it.
Yeah, most people are pretty shocked when they taste
Yeah.
one. That's a nice little color contrast.
Yeah, put one in there just to kill somebody.
Yeah, seriously,
You know,
that's
oh, this is great. They're loving it, and then all of a sudden, shazam, some buffalo mozzarella.
yum. That's gonna melt right in there. Mm-hmm. Now you're speaking my language.
I know.
Chicken looked like it cooked up nicely, so you're gonna put the tomatoes right on
Yeah,
there.
I love that.
Those Rosa tomatoes, the DOPs, they're so full in flavor. They're nice and sweet, not too much acidity. They're perfect, really.
And the size is another big thing with the San Marzano. It should be a very long tomato.
Okay.
In Italy, it's known as the king tomato.
Okay.
So if you open up the can and you have little stubby tomatoes, they're probably not San Marzanos. Len, Tony, thank you so much for joining us in the kitchen today. I had a great time with both of you. Let's eat. I'm just gonna dig into this crab.
I'm gonna try the
How are you
super
gonna clean up that
spicy
kitchen?
tomato soup.
That's your job, right? Well, hey, we cook, somebody else cleans. Crab's great. How's the soup?
Soup's good.
Yeah?
It's not as hot as I thought it would be.
Well, that's because you didn't get that chipotle in the middle.
No, I got a little bit.
Did you?
I got a little bit.
We've got a ton of eating to do. So I just want to say cheers to both of you, Len and Tony.
Thank you, well.
Rosa Foods, thanks so much. I had a blast with you guys. When we return, Chef Chris Bell of Lambertville Station will make a seafood crepe with tarragon cream.